And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, when you consider the most gorgeous ballparks in the sport, this one right here, PNC in Pittsburgh, one of the best in the game.
And from where we sit, just a gorgeous view of downtown. You've got the bridges, the Allegheny River. In fact, we've seen some hitters hit the ball into that river, and perhaps we'll see that today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Paul Skeens.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Cut on and missed at 101. And this one is off and running. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched him.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
3-2 on the way. That one ripped right center field. That ball's carrying. That's long gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
At the plate, Isaac Paredes. And the slider just misses. Paredes, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And that's way high. 2-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Kicks and deals. Strike 3. Skeens gets the strikeout. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
And now it's Christian Walker. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Man at first, one away. Gets the outside corner with that one. On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's two. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting the nod on the mound, Framber Valdez.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Tommy Pham leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Lifted in the air, right center field. Myers sizes this one up, makes the catch, and a quick out, number one. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Seeing this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing. But that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Brian Reynolds stands in now, looks at that one inside. That one missed. Outside with a breaking ball. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
The last thing you want to happen is to swing at a ball out of the zone in a 3-0 count. That would have been a called strike, just like everyone in the stadium was expecting. Credit to the hitter for taking advantage of that situation for a double.
One out, runner at second. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And ball one.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
And another ball. Reynolds, the runner at second with one away.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And a swing and a miss. Out. number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's McCutchen. Outside low. Ball 1. Runner at second. 2 down. And now 2-0. And a foul ball. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. That's worth the price of admission. And they jump out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Joey Bart now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cannonball coming. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top of the second. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So up next, Jeremy Pena. That one at triple digits.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And a big swing and a miss. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with the big-time hanger on that one.
Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick. And that is out of play. Way out front for strike two. And Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That's outside. Going to count 1-2. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Here's a 1-2. Grounded to third, could be two. On to Gonzalez for one. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 2 and the Astros 1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Billy Cook. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Missed with a changeup. It's 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike one. On the ground, and that's just foul. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a fair ball. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
A little out front there as he swings through it. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the pitch is outside, ball one. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's Tommy Pham. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fought off foul. Ground ball, Walker. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
On to the third inning. Here's Ben Gamel.
Right fielder, Ben Gamel.
Skeens back to work. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jake Myers.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one fouled off.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Altuve stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next offering upstairs. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. That one's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Okay. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
So digging in, Isaac Paredes. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. Line to left. And that's the third out. One hit, one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Astros 1. Set for the bottom of the third. Ryan Reynolds here.
Left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
And the
Ball
first
one, no
offering
strike.
is not close. Outside with a breaking ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And now 2 balls and a strike. That's down and in.
Ball 3.
That one misses.
Base, ball
So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
Here's
center
O'Neal
fielder,
Cruz.
O'Neal
Struck out swinging his first
Cruz.
time.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
McCormick puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Excellent job, and I
Up
tell you
next
what,
for the
the times that I
Pirates,
played left field,
designated
getting a play
hitter,
like that, you
Andrew
love the opportunity to make it.
McCutchen.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He's already homered in this game. And a slider misses
Ball
down and away.
Tried to backdoor him with that
Count
slider
1-0.
right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. Reynolds stands at first with 1 out. Outside
That's ball
low.
2.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. Step off, throw to first.
Safe.
And he's back in safely.
I can't lose ball.
In the dirt, blocked. The pitch to McCutchen. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting.
This is
catcher,
Joey Bart.
Joey
Grounded out to short in his
Bart.
first trip. Check
Ball,
swing.
that's off the
He
plate.
held up. And that's ball 1.
Nope.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
3-0.
That clips the corner. That's in there. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And it hits the fence. Coming around third is Reynolds. He'll score easily. That holds the runner at second base.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Billy Cook. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking
Outside,
for
that's
it,
the ball.
but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 3 and the Astros 1. Start of the 4th, Air Jordan steps in to take his hat. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Next offering misses down and away.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
In the air out towards right center. Cruz has a beat on it. Nabs it. 1 down.
Now batting. First
and here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 so far.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
And strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Diaz, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next one misses. 1-1.
1-1.
The Pirates up by 2. Top half of inning number 4.
Inside, ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third, Hayes. On to first, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Pirates 3 and the Astros 1. Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nick Gonzalez. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Right side. Altuve handles it to first. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there
Now
and produced
batting,
exactly what he was
third
looking for.
baseman,
Ball on the
Key
ground. Nice ground out.
Hayes.
Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. A single his first time. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. To third. Paredes fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
2 outs, base is empty. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Walked his first time.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Pirates 3 and the Astros 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Astros,
Ready now for the 5th
shortstop,
inning. And
Jeremy
stepping in
Pena.
is the speedy Jeremy Pena. That one at triple digits.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Pulls it in for the out.
Well, I think the key,
Now
if he can get through
fielder,
one more
Chaz
inning,
McCormick.
anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for
Now
that at bat.
batting,
Challenged him with the
right fielder,
fastball
Ben
right in the heart of the
Gamble.
zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Ben Gamble, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Man at second. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Three-two now. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today,
Now
but they
batting,
still get
center
the out.
fielder, Jake Myers.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a slow roller. That ends the frame. So the Astros lead one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Pittsburgh,
Leading
now
off
it's the
for
right fielder,
Pirates,
Tommy
right
Pham.
fielder, Tommy Pham.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Brian Reynolds,
Now
the next Pirate
right
to hit.
fielder, Brian Reynolds.
And that's in there for strike one.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just
that's
missed. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. The other way. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. And that skips in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that one is gone. He hammers one out to right. And they add on. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
McCutchen in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. Now the batter now, Joey Bart.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
One hammered. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher on now, Forrest Whitley. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 60, Forrest Whitley.
So 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, Billy Cook, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
1-1.
And delivers outside. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
Fastball for a strike.
Count's full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Check swing, and he went. And that
No
is
ball,
strike
2
2.
strikes. That's out.
And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. That's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Baseman, Jose Altuve.
Skeens back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 6-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Isaac Paredes will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. And that's in for a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Carmen Mlodzinski, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Ferguson getting loose as well. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the sweeper misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Alvarez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get the out on Alvarez.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker, 1 for 2. That one's in there, going 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. Astros claw back a bit on this solo homer. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Right through there, got him. And there's 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. A walk, and he's also single. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Tommy Pham. Kiner-Falefa on the go. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. just
Ball, that pitch
missed.
is out. No, inside.
And that drops in for a strike. Connor Falefa over at second, one down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2 now.
3-2.
In the dirt. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Just missed. And the 1-0. Fouled off to the right. On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. And that ends the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 6-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the
Pirates.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Carmen
50.
Mlodzinski.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here's the
Leading
catcher,
off for the
Yainer
Astros.
Diaz.
Catcher.
The
Yainer
Astros
Diaz.
in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First
Count
offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. Mlodzinski in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. And it is
That's a ball.
2-1.
Hey.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Jeremy Pena now at the plate.
Shortstop.
0 for
Jeremy
2
Pena.
in this one. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1.
Nope, that's down.
And the slider just misses.